My take on making the viral TikTok on the $1 million spaghetti. I am browning my ground beef. I bought 93% fat free. And I'm going to do all my um, pans, get them all started at the same time. Boiling the water for the noodles. I have already placed my chicken bouillon in there. And she also recommended that we use some seasoned salt. And I just put some sea salt in as well. And I'm boiling the water for the noodles. I'm going to go ahead and get my homemade Alfredo sauce going. And I'm browning my ground beef as well. My pasta sauce of choice is the Prego roasted garlic and herb. And I'm also going to use the Ragu chunky garden combination. My cheeses of choice is the sharp cheddar for the topping. That's by Kraft. I got the Tillamook mozzarella. She said that you don't have to use it for your Alfredo sauce, but she did, and so am I. And I also have the Kraft Parmesan cheese, the Philadelphia cream cheese. My noodles of choice is going to be the angel hair and the thin. I wanted to try the vermicelli. That is always my noodles of choice, but I went with those two. I have my garlic and onion powder. I have my minced garlic that is going to go in after I caramelize these yellow onions. And they are the incredible fresh diced yellow onions. You don't have to be crying. You could just buy your onions already diced. The Creole seasoning, pepper, all-purpose Greek seasoning, and again the Lawyer seasoned salt. When I'm cooking this ground beef, I didn't put anything in it. I also did not use the olive oil that she suggested to put down first to brown your ground beef. Ground beef, as you can see, makes its own water. So I definitely didn't add the olive oil to mine, but you can if you want to follow the directions. I will tag the video in my description box because there are so many viral TikTok baked spaghetti videos. I would tag the one that I tried to follow, and I would mention her name probably in the middle or the end of the video, or I may make a separate video and mention it at the beginning as well. That would be proper. Water hasn't come to a boil, and you know, after you boil your noodles for the 7 minutes as she suggests, you drain the water and put them to the sides. And after you finish your homemade Alfredo sauce, you're gonna dip your noodles in that Alfredo sauce. And when I finish getting all the pink out of this ground beef, I'm gonna add seasoning to that. I'm gonna add my seasons, more, the rest of my yellow diced onions, and I'm gonna add some garlic, and then I add all the seasonings, and then I will add the sauce. Stay tuned. I got it all going at once. And my beverage of choice while I am cooking is the Olipop Orange Squeeze Sparkling Tonic Water. I love these. These are so refreshing. This is going to be my summer drink. I tell you, I could drink this down probably in 2 minutes. I love these. Okay. My onions are finally, I didn't even have the eye on the pan. I don't know what I was thinking. And you have to be careful with onions. You don't want to burn them. So, I have that going, and now my water is boiling. I will add the vermicelli to that. I have added all my seasoned onions and garlic to the ground beef after I drained off the excess water. I put 2 teaspoons of garlic. I poured off the rest of the onions, and I added my season. I just sprinkled it by eye. After I get these onions caramelized, I'll be back. Okay, I have made my mozzarella. I have made my homemade Alfredo sauce, and I already put my spaghetti noodles, vermicelli, in there. I used the vermicelli. I just used the entire box. And oh, this looks so creamy and delicious. And that's what really, I bought the Bertolli garlic Alfredo sauce in the jar, but I just wanted to try. I've never made my own homemade Alfredo sauce, and this turned out great. And this is what the meat sauce is looking like. And I'm so glad it had, the reason why I bought, this is why I bought 2 jars. The 2 different brands mixing together, the Prego and Ragu, that's just something I like to do because it just has a mixture of the flavors. I never know whether I want to use Ragu one day or Prego the next day. And this is how I always make my meat sauce for my regular spaghetti. And I'm glad I bought that much because I love it when you have enough sauce and your ground beef is not taking over. And this is that. So now we're going to put it in a pan. The meat sauce goes first in your pan. And this is the pan I have. I have 2 just in case I need them. But I'm going to put the meat sauce in, and then the noodles, and then I'm going to add some cheese toppings. And I already have my oven ready for baking it. Added the meat sauce and the noodles, and I've topped it with the rest of the Parmesan, the rest of the mozzarella I had, and I'm going to top it with the rest, top it with the sharp cheddar. Stay tuned. I have my spaghetti in the oven. I forgot to show you guys the cheese. But I end up using mozzarella, Parmesan, and sharp cheddar at the top, as you can see. And we're going to see, we're going to give it 30 minutes in the oven. I think. I'm going to have to check. Stay tuned. Look at all this meat sauce I got left, y'all. I'll probably use it in case when I dip out your serving, you can add more meat sauce if you want to. OMG, it smells delicious, and I'm sure it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put the oven on broil and turn the oven off. Okay, I'm done. There it is. I almost forgot my oven was on broil, but I smelt it. So other than that, I can't wait till it cools off, and so I can dig in. It is midnight, y'all, when I'm done with this dish. I end up purchased this aluminum pan, but I put it inside this baking pan. As you can see, it just helped prevent from this cheese spilling onto the bottom of my oven, and I'm so glad I did. I'm glad that this aluminum pan I bought fit the pan that I had. Stay tuned till I cut into it. I'm fixing to get into the shower because again, it is midnight. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope you all enjoy your day and get some much needed rest. Try Island Vibe Cooking. That is whose video I followed I follow her recipe down to the T as best as I could as an amateur cook. I can't wait to do this again. I could probably do it with my eyes closed. That is how easy this was. If you know how to make your meat sauce and try to get your Alfredo down to a T, this would be the easiest recipe you can ever do for your family, and I'm sure they will enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe and comment down below and let me know if you tried Island Vibe cooking version of the viral TikTok baked spaghetti. Bye bye. Okay, it just came out the oven. Do you hear that? That crunch. Do you see that meat sauce up under that cheese crunch crust? And do you see that Alfredo bake? You hear that? I just can't wait to get out the shower, and I'm gonna try just this much, this corner, when I get out. Thanks for watching. Now I see why they put the spaghetti on the bottom.